Hello everyone, like I promised you guys every Monday a video. So I'm in the same chapter. So um demonetry, I can't say it, so I'm gonna show it to you guys. And also I'm gonna spell it so you guys can know. Not spell it, like write it. So it's that chapter 17, 14, the king. So while I was reading, I'm beyond, now I'm the prophet. I read all that, but 17, 18, 17, the prophet, I'm there now. But I'm reading a little by little so I can understand each verse. Because if I read it like, I like to take my time to read each verse. I know my hair is so curly, but anyways, that is the do it later. But anyways, who cares about my hair? All right, so I'm gonna do the king. I'm gonna do this chapter. So this chapter, while I was reading it, I asked the Holy Spirit and God to show me what all these chapters are trying to say, or like are trying to tell, like, or trying to to tell us. While I was reading, I had to read a few times to understand it, but while I was reading, I had a clear understanding. Remember the story that Moses went to Pharaoh? Let's start from the beginning. So Moses went to Pharaoh and asked Pharaoh that God said to free his people, his Israelites, his Jewish people from Egypt. And Pharaoh said, no, 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 no. I have my God. I have whatever. My God is powerful. Whatever. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to listen to your God. And Moses did the blood and water, famines, killed, I think, was the boys, the children, the babies in Egypt. All those things. Right? And then Pharaoh was like, okay, he was down, and then Pharaoh was like, okay, take your people and get out of here. So while Moses was helping the Israelites by Jesus' guidance to take them out of Egypt, to take them to the promised land. I know all of you guys know this story. I believe, well, I hope so. Well, I hope everybody knows the story. And then Moses left. When Moses left, they gathered all their gold and made statues and did all these things that they were not supposed to do. They make their own god of statues of gold and silver and all that. So when Moses came and saw all that, right? It's the same way. It's the same way that Jesus will come back. So let me tell you the whole story. So when Moses came back, Moses says, "Who stands by the Lord's side, come to me." And everybody said, "Moses, Moses," and then they went. And those who stayed with their gods, because they left Egypt, God. They were crying out and crying out and crying out to free them, to God to help them. God helped them, but once they get out from Egypt, they wanted to live the same customs of Egypt. And I'm gonna read to you guys the short verse, but this has to be 2 videos, probably 3. But when he, and God in Kings, basically saying the reading, God took you out of Egypt. Don't go back to Egypt. So, I remember the story of Moses and the Israelites, the Jewish people, the Jews that were slaves to Pharaoh. This story reminds me of that. So it's like basically saying all the bad habits, all the bad sins, all those things, don't go back to it. God took you out of it. Don't go back to it. So there's no need for you to go back to the sins you're living. In Egypt that you were living, there's no sense for that. So I'm gonna stop the video, and I'm gonna read you guys the Kings, so you can guys understand why did I use Moses for this reading, and then how it connects. So I'm gonna see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.